Welcome back to Smile Stead. Kristen here. I'm going to show you the garden and what it's looking like and a couple other things. It's a cold, rainy day today. Sun's up, sorta, for a few minutes, so I figured I'd get out here real quick and show you the improvements we've done to the chicken coop. It's now considered a chicken coop. It's no longer the shed. And I'm thinking of naming it the protein house. Yeah. Well, here's the garden. Right now, it just looks like a bunch of just little weeds in there, right? Well, let me take you around here. These little bitties right here were stuck in the ground upside down, so they didn't grow right because we had taken them out of some pots that we had them in and put them in. So yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, I think, I went ahead and I dug up this whole area just to see what was growing. Well, these two were growing, but they were growing upside down, so I flipped them over, and now they're actually growing the way they're supposed to, so we'll see. This one right here might not grow, but this one's doing excellent, actually, compared. And then Justin had let the kids make a little area over by our pile of stuff where they had planted some seeds. Well, those ones did excellent, so I dug all these ones up. Most of these right here were all dug up from over by our pile, and I transplanted them over here. And you can see here, there's a little space right here where something else can go. And then this one is the one that's been there, and that's the one that's been there. That one's doing excellent. These are bean plants. Then I have this whole little trench area here. There, those are some of our, I want to say those are yellow squash. I don't quite remember, but I'm thinking that's what those are. And those are the ones that came up. The other ones I found in that whole row, I couldn't find most of the seeds. Oh, and one right there grew up too. The one I did find was squishy. It was nasty. So then you can see that right there. Those are our tomato plants, and they are actually growing good. I am pulling out all these plants that are here. I have no clue what they are. They were supposed to be some type of flowers, but nothing came up. So I'm slowly ripping them out. But there's that. And then we're going to turn this, which you can see there's already a couple onion plants there. We're going to turn this into onions and herbs. We're going to plant some herbs in there. And chickens aren't out today because it is raining and nasty. But here's the new run we put. And then, the cool thing is, to get in here, all we gotta do is just walk through here. All the trash that was here. Well, Justin cleaned up this whole area. Stacked up all our rabbit cages and all our extra stuff here. And the chicks are really wanting out. Yes, this is our door stopper, so it doesn't come open, is a tire. Because why not? When you live on a homestead, you have to reuse and repurpose everything you have. Cameron has the food. He's going to take that green thing off of there. This was a chick feeder. But this is what we use to feed the chicks with now. Here, you want to open the door for me, Cameron?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ah! Attack of the chicks! Oh, you guys! Here. I guess they want to eat outside, so we'll let them outside for a little bit. Yeah, we feed them on the ground. It's just easier. Y'all gotta get out of the way! And of course, they don't ever get out of the way, so they all have feet on them. Here, Cameron, take this. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the new inside of the chicken house, so you can check this out. And the reason why we call it the protein house is because it's not going to be just chickens. We're going to have chickens, ducks, turkeys, and the rabbits in here. Alright, this is Cameron. He's our oldest. He has a much better attitude today after having to move logs, don't you there, boy?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Just still got to get this piece of wood out of here. Anyways, he's got the heat lamp up pretty high, just enough to make it a little bit warm in here. So these are Justin's new chicken nesting boxes, and actually I'm going to have him probably put another board on them, but that was his idea. They look, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. It's just a bunch of milk crates flipped on the side with a board put underneath so that they can't knock their eggs and stuff out, which obviously none of them are laying yet, but we wanted to get it set up and figure out how to do it. We're going to put some little boards so that they can get up there. Anyways, but here's Shadow. He is enjoying life. He is loving it. Hi, Shadow. He is ready for food, as you can tell. This is the little cup we use. We only give him half a cup at a time. Once in the morning, once in the evening. I can get it open. There we go. See, he's just already. We feed them whatever the Amish farm store has around here. But this is our big old buck. He's our only rabbit at the moment after Beauty died. So that's why he's just sitting on this. He's not going to be on this. This whole thing is coming out. We're going to actually have all along here is going to be our rabbit cages. So they're actually going to be at the level where I can easily get into them. Bucks will be over here. And then grow outs. And then we will have our breeders over here, our females. So, you know, we're not going to have tons of rabbits. We're going to have 3 females, our grow outs, and then 2 to 3 bucks over here. Obviously, he's going to be one of our bucks unless he cannot reproduce, and then he'll just be our pet because the kids love him to death. Good rabbit. He's very sweet, very lovable, lets us pet on him and everything. So, and the people we're getting our rabbits from is Burl's Bouncing Bunny's Rabbitry in Gaylord, Michigan. And some really awesome rabbits. We're getting a couple of them from her at the end of this month. And look at Cameron. He's got himself a chick. Is that one of your favorites?
Yes, I'm keeping him.
Oh yeah, well what if it ends up being a rooster?
Then I'll pick another one.
At least Cameron understands that if it's a rooster, we're pretty much getting rid of him. There's some happy chickadees right now. I guess I'm gonna let them out for a while. It's not rain. It's only sprinkling a little bit. So they're happy to be out and eating. Come on, no, you're not going out. You guys can stay in here. Cameron, close the door behind you. Alright, and this is our little strut. Good job. This is our little latch system right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that latch. Now, if anybody knows if this is burdock, which I think it is, and if it is, this is what it looks like. It's got a funky feel. These are the flowers on it. If this is burdock, rabbits can eat it. But I'm pretty sure it is. The kids have been into it, playing with it. But look at this. This stuff is huge. Look, it's just... Yeah, I don't think these potatoes are going to make it. These ones, they're a wee bit drowned. Yeah. They drowned.
I'm gonna give these chicks.
These ones are okay. They get a little bit too much water. This bucket, on the other hand, is doing great. That's doing great. Those ones are doing really great. And then these right here, we think they're berry bushes. Yeah, see, they're starting to flower. So if they are, I have an agreement with the neighbor that I can trim these back, dig them up after we figure out what they are, and then I could transplant them all the way in the backyard. So we're going to go to the backyard and see what's going on back there. We haven't been back there all the way in the back, and since, well, for a while, since the very beginning of us living here. This is where we threw our compost pile. There's tons of stuff in here. We got to turn it. Those are egg cartons that we had tried to grow seeds in. It didn't work very well. One of the baby's toys ended up all the way over there. But, yeah, we haven't been out here. We tend to not come out here very much because there is a lot of ticks. And we don't really know what's out here. I am not allergic to poison ivy. I have never had an issue with poison ivy, poison oak. But we don't know about the kids, so we don't let them go. Oh, look, here's a couple of little pricker bushes growing. So it's possible. I just know them as pricker bushes. That's what I call them all until I know they got fruit on them. But as you can see, this is all... Actually, back a couple of those to, like, that pine tree right there is actually our property line. So all of this is actually ours that we can do whatever we want with. Okay, so if you look at our house, you see how our roof goes like this in different spots? That is because our floor does that. We have a concrete slab with no crawl space or anything. It's just a slab. So our house has actually been added onto several times. The garage, which you can see there, is an add-on. If you look, you can see where it's been, added on at. And then this is our utility room. This is an add-on. Right here is actually Macy's room, which is part of the garage. They had converted it. And the garage itself is going to be converted into a living room. Our living room, which is on the other side of this, is going to be a bedroom for the boys with sliding doors to open up. And then we're going to take the boys' room, and Macy will have the room in the back of the house. So we're just in the process of, redoing everything. The whole kitchen's going to be redone. The bathroom's going to be redone. We got a lot of stuff to do because we plan on being here for 5 to 6 years and then reselling this if we can as a homestead, hopefully for somebody that would, a family starting out would want a small homestead that already has the fencing up, which when we get the fencing and the trees and, a dedicated spot for a garden and all that stuff. Cameron and I are going to go ahead and say goodbye today. We're done doing what we need to do. Not much else going on. I mean, because it is raining, we don't really want to be out here in the rain too long doing nasty stuff. Cameron obviously doesn't realize he's on camera because he's not even looking at it and he's doing weird things in the background. So, what do you really expect from an 11-year-old? You know what I mean? So, but anyways, the kids are having fun. They're enjoying this type of life. They're learning a lot. Cameron's still patiently waiting on his ducks, which might take longer than we thought because my hours got cut at work majorly. So that's the reason why we're homesteading. I mean, you never know what your job is going to do. So we're doing the best we can to be as self-sufficient as possible so I don't have to rely on, a big paycheck from work. Because I do work in home health care and it's not a guaranteed anything. Nothing is guaranteed in home health care. So my client could pass away tomorrow and then they would be stuck scrambling to stick me and I think 5 or 6 other people into another house to work at. So, and I do live an hour to an hour and a half away from work, depending on where it's at. So, there's that. But anyways, if you like our video, please like, subscribe. We try to put out videos every 2 days or more if we can. But I will only commit to doing it once a week, just in case we do get busy. I don't want you guys to think that, if we're not on here every other day, that we're not here. I am in the lives a lot. I can say that when the package comes in from the McLendons, we will be going live in order to open that. So that would be really cool. We're going to have the kids in live and have them doing everything with us. So anyways, that's it for today. Have a great day. See you later.
And if you know what those are, the things that we just showed you, which Kristen think they are, describe down below. Comment
there you
down
go.
below.
Thank you, Cameron. Very good. Give me 5. Cameron's awesome. He remembers stuff I don't remember. So thanks, y'all. See you later.